and welcome back to Movie Reviews 101. I am Darren, and today we're going to talk about Psycho Goreman, coming to Shudder on May the 20th. Psycho Goreman is directed by Steven Kostanski, who brought us The Void, which again is another amazing movie, and stars Nita Jose Hanna and Owen Meyer as two kids, Mimi and Luke, brother and sister, while Matthew Ninaba is behind the makeup of Psycho Goreman. The story of Psycho Goreman follows two siblings who find a gem which will give them control over an interdimensional alien, which they decide to name Psycho Goreman, who is out for destruction of the Earth, but they end up having complete control over him, with him needing to do whatever they say and learning more about humans while waiting for other interdimensional aliens to come and finish off the job against this so-called evil presence. Wow, that felt like a lot. But hey, it's a horror movie, so let's talk a bit more about it. I will say there's a lot of comical tone to everything. There's a lot of deadpan humour, and while this is a bit of what Turbo Kid once did, with more of a monster movie rather than an apocalypse movie. So, without further ado, we are going to jump into the Freeups of Psycho Goreman, and as I mentioned before, the deadpan comedy of his reactions. When we watched Guardians of the Galaxy, one of the comical moments of it is when Drax goes on one of his rants of what he's going to do to somebody, and Psycho Goreman does that, and even little glimpses of when they're being shot at, he's like, I should have let you die. And you're like, yes, this is funny, because one, it's wrong, and two, it's funny, and it's just the delivery is perfect for this type of movie, because you know he's pure evil, and you know he probably means it as a character. The second one is got to be the character of Mimi. Now, when we watch a lot of horror movies, the children are usually very, very, very annoying. And in this one, Mimi deliberately steps into the game of like, I'm not scared of you. And it's all like, wait, what? And you're not used to seeing that in horror. And the fact that she literally just makes Psycho do anything with the power she contains over him, and is never afraid of anything that's going on, is very good for the horror genre. Considering she's only meant to be like 8 or 9, maybe 10. Very difficult to tell children's ages in these horror movies. The third point has got to be the special effects, practical effects, and everything that we see with the makeup designs of all the different creatures, not just Psycho Goreman. We get a whole host of different weird creations of alien figures, and while we would like to have seen a bit more, there's just so much more we just have to appreciate just what we got. Like, a certain cop issue is just ridiculous what happens, and the way it's portrayed is amazing to watch. So that's the Freeups. Let's go to the Free Downs, which again feels like really hard to do. Why do I not like movies anymore? Or is this one just too good? Well, we've got a few here. Number one has got to be a bit like I've just mentioned, with all the other interdimensional aliens. You feel like we could have seen a lot more of their world. Like, they make a whole point of having like a meeting, and then it's just sort of, we have all these different characters, and we don't really learn as much as we probably could have with the idea of this inclusion in the movie. Again, these are my nitpicky ones, shall we say. It's hard to do the Freeups and Free Downs when movies are good. Number two has got to be with some of the wacky ideas that Psycho creates. Like, he turns people into different creatures, and again, some of them, Cop, Blob Boy, won't mention names, are very, very great to see. But we just feel like there's a lot more that he could have done. Like, we would have liked to. You want to see how powerful he truly was. Again, we're at the nitpicky stages, and a desire for more running theme with the negatives here is really hard to find. I just can't seem to find any. Everything I wanted was more, and like, of all the negatives, they're just put together like this. It's like, I just want more. Am I just greedy? I probably am greedy. I know. I shouldn't be. I was just very thankful for this movie being so freaking awesome. Um, Overall, I will be saying this is one of the more entertaining movies you'll go to see in the horror genre. It returns to what we like to see with practical effects, and is one hell of a journey. I am going to give this movie a 4-star rating, and I highly recommend you check it out on Shudder in the near future. Um, I am just going to say, what would you like Psycho Goreman to turn someone into? And the options are endless. Let me know in the comments below what you would pick. And until next time, keep on enjoying your movies. Thank you for watching.